What is up, guys? It's your boy, Etard Adventures. We're in the garage looking at the old EF hatchback. We have to change out. We gotta take this tire, wheel and tire off and go get these new tires. We got some, we did some trading with Big Mike Made, and I found some wheels and tires on the side of the road for a Honda Odyssey, and he hooked your boys up. I will show y'all what we got here with some tires, with two tires to trade for those Honda wheels. So he hooked us up with some freaking Toyos, baby. Yeah, man. We're gonna get the Toyos on here. We're gonna put these on the front since they're brand spanking new. And we went with a 195/50 15. I hate these wheels, honestly. I want some GSR blades, but that'll come at some point. But we're gonna get the tires that are on the car off that's bad, because you can see. I'll show you the other wheel and tire. Oh man, you're thinking, that's a nice wheel and tire. Yeah, camber, never fan of it ever in my life, because that's what happens. You ruin a perfectly good tire, which will probably end up what happened to this tire until we get the front raised up, because as you can see, looking down through there, she's cambered out. She's cambered pretty hard, actually. So we're gonna get that changed and take them and have them mounted and get the new tires on the front. God, I hate this jack. No front wheels, no front wheels. Let me get up off the ground, get this wheel off, take them to go have them changed down at a place that I always use local in town here, JR Shipley's. Really cheap place to change tires out at. And they always take care of you, boy, down there. So we're gonna get some tires changed, boys. Down here at the tire place. The tires changed out. Boys and boys. And maybe one or two girls. We got the tires mounted on the wheels. So now let's put them back on the EF hatchback and see what she looks like with a full set of wheels and tires on it. I'm excited. I hope you are. It's almost drag strip time, baby. We got the wheels and tires on, brand new freshies up front, used wheels in the back. Yes, that one is a different series of tire. This is a 50, that's a 45, but that's what we're gonna have to run with. It's front wheel drive, so as long as we got the same in the front. I absolutely hate the way these wheels look on this car. So I'm gonna be looking for some factory wheels at some point. Let's lower her down and see what she looks like with the fresh rubber. Well, it was a lot faster than I expected. So, there it is with all four wheels and tires on this bad boy. It actually looks like a car now instead of having a spare on it. I will be getting another 50 series tire for this side. But look at that. Don't look half bad. We got a lot of camber. This looks like it has positive camber. This one looks like it has negative camber. So, have to get that figured out. But now it's at least safe enough to take it and run it at the drag strip, because we got fresh rubber on the front. Got the donut tire off the rear. So, we're out here working on the EF hatchback, and let me tell you, I was looking at this seat here, and it was not in the best shape. As you can see from the cover I've pulled off, it was ripped, pretty nasty, and this piece was actually pulled off the side and slipped back like that, and that's what you ended up with, was this on this seat. So I was like, I can put this back, maybe glue that seam there, and then sew that up But I'm going to eventually be taking these seats out for the drag build. Bottom seat pan don't look horrible. This is pretty flat, but that'll be okay. So what I was thinking about doing is taking that seat cover, the factory seat cover, off of that seat and transferring it over to this seat, and maybe even taking all the foam from that one and putting it on this one so I have a good driver seat, because I don't expect to have any passengers because that seat's going to be eliminated. This seat will be eventually, but basically swapping backs on the seats, because this one over here is in pretty good shape. You see it ripped on the side of that one too. But as you can see from this one, there is a tear there, which I'm not worried about. There's my wallet. But as you can see, this seat is in a lot better shape than the other one. So I'm going to remove this back, all of this off of this seat, and it's fairly easy to do on these cars. You gotta take your headrest off, but if you look, they're actually, well, that one's tucked up in there, but there's zippers in here, and you can unzip both sides to get the seat cover off. So we'll see if we can't do that. So I got the other seat cover off and the cushion. Got a little finger cut action. If you're taking these things apart, guys, you gotta be extremely careful, because that piece of metal right there is extremely sharp and will cut the fire out of you. So I'm gonna put the old one back on this side, or the driver on this side and the passenger on that side. Is the plan. Hopefully we can do that. But I got this off, so I'm gonna set you up on the old time lapse of me pulling this one off and putting that one on that one. Let's go. So that was actually a success, besides cutting the old finger. Let me show you. This is the passenger side back, or the top part of the seat. Come off that seat. And now, look, I actually got a side bolster now. Look at that. Looks very nice. It worked out perfect. So I'm going to take this crummy, nasty seat and pad and put it on that backside. So as you can see from the one that was on here, ripped and nasty, foam tore, but I just wanted a good driver's seat for when we're taking it down the drag strip for the first time. It'll be more cushy than sitting on a bar. And then these seats are actually going to get ripped out of the car. So just kind of doing a little bit of stuff to make it better for now. But that's how you change your interior.